and I went downstairs actually, and I found this plastic Rubbermaid, kind of used for files. I use this to wash my vegetables. I know it looks kind of large, but the reason why I use this is because it's deep and it'll soak. And you want to get all the grit and dirt off of your vegetables. So I'm going to put this in the sink and soak it up while I start working on this. 1 second. So I'm going to take the Swiss chard, I'm going to put it in the sink. I know you can hear the water running back there. And since this is the one-woman operation, I don't have a camera person, so just trust me, this is going to be going in to get it washed. You got to wash these leaves. And let me show you this too. I went to the dollar store and I picked up this brush. And I use it to wash all of my vegetables down. Okay. That went in. I'm going to throw my carrots in the water, my cucumber, my celery, my Swiss chard. Okay, I've got some cabbage left over. I'm going to actually cut the nub off of the cabbage with my Cutco knife. Okay. And I know this seems like a lot, but I've seen people spend more time playing games on their computer than what I'm doing now. So it really has to do with your priority, doesn't it? We'll take the outer leaves off of here. Off of the cabbage, and then I'm just going to cut it up into quarters, and then put it in my water. I also use something else. This is a wash. Sorry, it's a organic clean for fruits and vegetables, and I spritz my fruits and vegetables. Here I am. I spritz my fruits and vegetables with the brush and clean them off, because sometimes, like I said, they can be kind of gritty. Okay, I can hear you. I'm not going to do all this, but again, think of your priorities. Let me tell you a story. I was in the Tacoma Co-op, which is a store not far from where I live, and they had these organic grapefruits for $1.25 each. This happened like 5 years ago, so now it wouldn't be so unusual, but then it was. Let me turn the water on. And so I was looking at them, and I was going to grab them, and then a lady walked by me, and she says, "I can't believe you're spending $1.25 for a grapefruit." And I turned around and looked at her and says, "Well, a extra large Snickers bars cost the same." And that's true. In fact, I think the extra large Snickers bars are $1.89 now. So if you spend $1.25 on a piece of fruit, why is that such a crime? You know, we're so oriented to spending money on junk that we don't know value when we see it. Anyway, that's my story. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this cabbage once, twice, and I'm going to put it in that bucket of water that you can't see because I don't have a person to run the camera for me. And I'm washing it, so it's not that interesting. But I'm going to throw it in the wash too. You see all these bags? I keep all these. And I'm going to show you why in a minute. And you know what? I've even started keeping my Ziploc bags and washing them. Boy, is that something to wash and dry those things. So I'm going to sit this here. And now what we're going to do is I have a Omega juicer. It's a masticating juicer, and I'm going to show you how that works. Okay, this is my papaya. It's ready. And I want to show you what happens. Like, there's all kinds of juicers, and then of course you have blenders. And I'm going to show you what I do with a juicer. Sometimes I will juice some items, and sometimes I will blend them, and sometimes I will actually use an extractor. And I'll show you about that too. In fact, that reminds me I need to get a couple of fruit. Use my backside.